Hey everyone, and today I've got your Aloha movie review. A celebrated military contractor returns to the site of his greatest career triumphs in Hawaii and reconnects with this long-lost love while unexpectedly falling for this really hardcore Air Force chick that is assigned to him to follow his every move, basically. This movie is directed by Cameron Crowe, who I actually liked as a director back in the day. He made movies like Jerry Maguire, and I really loved that movie, and I feel like the direction that he took in this movie was something that he was trying to achieve, something completely different that sets this movie apart from all the rest, and clearly it did. And I think that's why a lot of people did not enjoy it as much, and clearly I didn't enjoy it as much. It just, the story itself was just very hard to follow. It didn't really impress me as much, so I couldn't really get into it even from like the first start of the film, which became really, really boring, and I just don't know exactly what went wrong. It seemed like it had a potential to be good, but in this case, it just wasn't. As far as the casting goes, you've got Bradley Cooper in the lead. Of course, I'm not like a huge fan of his, but I know he can make really good movies like American Sniper. Being in sort of romantic comedies, yeah, maybe that can work to an extent, but here, I just really didn't like his character in this movie because he's such a really well-known actor. Everybody, should find him to be likable, but in this case, he just wasn't. Nobody can be in a more stressful situation like Emma Stone, who plays this Air Force chick who was supposed to be cast as this part Asian girl, and obviously when this movie first came out, everybody was having this whole controversy about it, and why didn't they just cast an Asian person instead, which led people to start trying to say you're just whitewashing characters, and maybe people weren't understanding it as much. I mean, it didn't bother me too much until she said what her last name was, and then it started to bother me. The chemistry that was going on in this movie, I feel like at first it wasn't easy to watch because I'm thinking, okay, you're this little chick and trying to act all tough with these strong handshakes to this one guy who just got off a plane. So it's kind of a weird introduction. And it's even a more weird introduction, obviously, when Rachel McAdams comes into play, and she is the long lost girlfriend or whatever, and she's already in another relationship with John Krasinski, and they've got 2 kids. But it's kind of unfortunate. I was hoping that it just was not going to go anywhere. We do have other impressive actors in this movie, like Bill Murray, Alec Baldwin, and obviously John Krasinski. But I feel like overall the cast, so I'm always looking forward to seeing Cameron Crowe movies with good casts, but in this case, I just really was disappointed by this movie. The reason why this is a bad love review is because it was a very disappointing movie, and I was really anticipating for it to be at least a decent movie. I wasn't expecting it to be good because I know that he can make a really good movie, and it just did not work out here, and I just really did not like this movie as much as I wanted to. I actually almost started falling asleep watching this movie a couple times because it was just a snooze fest. And seriously, I wanted to say aloha to this movie, and that also means goodbye. Overall, I would say that Aloha just was not the best movie, and I say it was just disappointing overall. So I would not recommend seeing this movie, and I feel like other Cameron Crowe movies are a better way to enjoy his movies, like Jerry Maguire, because we gotta answer Jerry. I would give this 2 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of Aloha. If you didn't like it, what is your favorite Cameron Crowe movie? And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates, coming a week for a Chill Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And I will see you guys later.